I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques and collectibles to make a living. Most of my stock comes in from a car boot sale. Basically, people put items they want to sell into the back of their car, drive to a location, empty the car and sell them. That's a car boot sale. Now, I went to my local car boot sale, which is in Splott in Cardiff in the United Kingdom, and I was selling myself on Saturday, and before I set up selling, I go around buying. Anyway, a subscriber of my channel had set up stall opposite me in the market, recognised me, called me over, introduced himself, so I want to give him a massive shout out. His name is Gary, and I'm going to dedicate this entire video to Gary. Every single piece in today's video has come from Gary. I'm not 100% on the last piece, but I think it came from him, and I'm going to do a separate video for the rest of the stock that came in. The things that came in from Gary were absolutely spectacular. I love them. And he really did do me proud on the pricing. So if any dealers went to him on Saturday and haggled on his prices, shame on you, because honestly he was giving the stuff away anyway. So should we get started and have a look at the haul? It was absolutely spectacular. I'm over the moon with it. So we're going to start off with one of my favourite finds of him, and it is this. It is a beautiful mid-century hooped glass vase by a company called Flea Market, and it's single clear cased glass, so you got the clear and the green. Flea Market do all different designs. If you want to search up any of your glass, I'll put a link in the description to a website I use, 20th Century Factory Glass, and they have an encyclopedia. You can just click on the different makes for the different countries until you find what you're looking for. Now this one was easy. I knew what this was when I bought it. He charged me £30, which is about $45 for two. This one and this one. Now on first inspection, you would think they're by the same maker, but they're not. This one here is what's known as cased. Can you see you got the clear, the turquoise, and then opaque in the center? Shape's very similar, different size, but very similar shape. Now I went through that website I told you, 20th Century Glass, and I could not find another of these. Now I found them with curved centers, I found them with curved out here. And I couldn't find it, and I went through every maker. So then I started searching Google, and I actually found that this is a later copy, and I've actually wrote this down. It's Scandinavian style, turquoise hooped case glass vase, but it was sold by Debenhams with an American designer, Ben DeLisi. They still sell for reasonable money, but I like things accurately described on the website, so I would never have just put it down as a Scandinavian vase on the website until I could identify it. So it's Scandinavian in style, sold through Debenhams with an American designer. And that American designer was born in 1955 and has really made a name for himself with fabrics and other home furnishings. So he's obviously taken inspiration from the, well, I would say from Remaniki, and other factories like Acera, but it's a beautiful piece nonetheless. £30 for the pair, $45. It was a no-brainer. I haven't knocked him on any of the prices. Next piece, this is my favourite piece of the entire video, to be totally honest with you. We have a brass panel. We've got a lovely classical scene here. You have a mother here singing to her children. I would assume it's her child. This one here looks like a cherub with wings. It is absolutely spectacular, and you know I love my metalware anyway. On the back, it has been ormolued or gilded, so it has got good age. It's not just brass on the back, it's been ormolued. Now I think this would have been off a piece of furniture. Now it's got holes so you could mount it one there and one here, so you could actually mount it on a wall and just appreciate it, or you could have it framed up. Tell you what, with a bit of red velvet and a nice dark frame, that would look spectacular framed up. Really would. Now, I'm trying to work out how much I paid. I think it was £40 I paid for this, and I absolutely love it. I rate it. No, it was £30 for this, sorry. The next piece was 40. Beautiful thing, for £30, which is again about $45. That is right up my street. Whether I sell this or not yet is to be determined. The thickness is good gauge brass. This isn't repoussé work, this has been cast. This is cast brass, and the detail, how you tell the cheap reproductions is in the quality of the casting, and as you can see the casting is quite superb. He actually had this last week, or on Thursday apparently. I was talking to Justin and no dealers bought it. I don't understand why. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with that. Don't understand, it makes no sense to me why the dealers didn't buy it, but them leaving it there is my gain. This is what cost me £40 or $55, $60. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll know I only discovered what this was about 6 months ago when I purchased a larger version. And I paid more for this small version than I did for the large one. I think the large one only cost me about £15, £20, so about $35. This one, I can tell you what they are first. They're Indian and they are a holy water carrier. And the name from is Kamandalu. Kamandalu. Let me give you a look at it. Now they're quite beautiful in design. They have this engraved pattern all the way around. This one's actually a thicker gauge than my large. You can see there, just the age there on this. I will do some photographs for you, but it is quite something. Now this one I actually paid him £40 for. So you're talking $60. But this is definitely, well, I think everything I bought off him actually is going to end up on the website, because I rate every single piece he's given me. That is a bit of history there, and I absolutely love that. I don't know what it is, I just love brass. I love the colour of it, the feel of it. That plaque is spectacular. This, you know, this got history. And we go from a real antique, bit of history, to the ridiculously, absolutely amazing. Are you ready? Who knows this little chap? Haha! Sooty from Sooty and Sweep. Now this one is an original 1972, it's dated here, 1972. It's a money box. He's got a little bit of wear to the black paint and that. I won't touch it up. I actually think it's beautiful the way it is. Now that just brought back memories. He charged me £10 or $14 for this one. It is absolutely cute as hell. Bit of kitsch, 1970s. When you actually think 1970s, it's already 50-year-old. Where's that time gone? But come on, everybody loved Sooty and Sweep. And it's in good condition, it really is. It's very clean actually, a bit of paint loss and that, but it's very, very clean. And it's got a stopper on it, which is, you know, for a tenner, I'm over the moon with that. It's just a cute novelty item. And that is going to go back to somebody's childhood, like myself, and they're going to love it. Now we have probably a 1930s shop fitting. Now this is a hat stand, so it'd be a shop fitting for a, you know, simply just putting a hat on. Simple column. I have no idea what the wood is. Doesn't really make much difference. It is a shop fitting, and I sell shop fittings. But what I will do with this, I will clean it and I will wax it, and it will look absolutely beautiful. Because at the moment you can see it's stinking dirty. So I will just give this a very light clean. Well, it'll probably be the purple methylated spirits to give it a little wipe over, get the dirt out of it. Then I will put wax on there with a very soft, fine wire wool, just to lift a bit of the varnish and put the wax into the wood, and that will absolutely glow. And you'll be surprised how collectible and how many people will want this once it's been waxed up, and it looks amazing because they can use it. It hasn't got to be a hat stand anymore. You could put something on it and use it as a plinth. But it charged me £5, $7.50. Yeah, or $7. Sticking with quirky, I have another modern piece. Now this one is dated 19... Oh, that's not right. I'm sure I saw a date on it of 1985. Could be wrong. Well, that says Floral X 1918S. Well, that's obviously a pattern. So it's in this original box. So that gives you a clue there what it is. It is an ice bowl, ice bucket. But this is brand new old stock. Nearly wasn't. Look at that. Now this really doesn't appeal to an antique collector. However, I love the condition of it. I love the fact it's never been used. It's new old stock. I'm not sure, is it like that melamine? Hancock, Caulfield, Waller Limited, Crown, Merton, London, made in the UK. So it's all stamped there on the base. Now you don't get much more kitsch than that, but look at that. It is mint, never used, brand new old stock. I thought it had a date 1985, I must be wrong. So you're talking 70s or 80s, melamine or plastic, just kitsch as hell. It cost me £10 or $14, and I guarantee you someone out there is going to absolutely love this if they're into that mid-century retro look. And to have something that is brand new old stock for a tenner, you know. And I'm actually going to put this box into another box so they can keep the box, because it is the original box with the original pattern number and everything else. Look at that, the original price. £2 10 apparently. That's not what I paid for it, I paid a tenner. So I'll put this box inside another box so they can keep the box with the right item if they want to. But how wonderful is that to have that in that condition? My final piece, this is the one I wasn't 100%. I think I had it off Gary, but I'm not 100%. I'm sure I did though. It was a pair of Thomas Webb crystal candle holders. I loved the shape. They have a beautiful shape to them. They've got their original label. Now what they have got, if you can look here, can you see these little dimples? Little rubber feet. Now this one's missing a couple. So what I'm going to do is just order a couple of these little feet. They're nothing on eBay, 50p sort of thing. You can get them. And then I got a beautiful pair of English crystal candle holders produced by Thomas Webb. Cost me £10 again, another $14. So yeah. In all, I think he really looked after me in the prices, and his stock is, the quality of stock is right up my street. It's everything I love. Apparently he has some absolutely amazing pieces, and he's going to call to the shop to sell to me. So we'll see, and we'll do future videos if he does. But whether he does or whether he doesn't, it doesn't matter. I very much appreciate him saying hello, and the things that I bought off him on his stall were absolutely spectacular. I love him. There's no one thing there that I don't think is good enough for my website, and that's what I'm after. So, Gary, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and for all of you watching, I hope you've enjoyed having a little look. I bet you would have liked to have seen his stall. I should have photographed his stall for you, because he had other things on there as well, pole pottery, some bits of crystal, you name it, he had it on there. So it was an interesting stall. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.